Hi, this is Abby, and this is a video on Venus in Libra. So if you have Venus in Libra, you are a very lucky person. In relationships and friendships, you are always thinking about partnerships. Venus in Libra, Libra doesn't often get to be considered a masculine sign, I feel like, because people have this misconception of Libra as being very easygoing, like whatever you want to do, lovely, loves beauty, loves anything that's like peace loving, because it's so Venus, it's so the opposite of Aries, which is Mars, so it doesn't like confrontation and blah blah blah. But Libra's not really like that. Libra is more like the bipolar sign of the universe. It wants to recognize and explore itself. It just has to do that within the context of a relationship. So if you have Venus in Libra, you probably don't feel comfortable and really taking care of yourself and fully loved unless you're in a relationship of some sort. You're the type to have a best friend when you're growing up and to just always be associated with that friend. It is the most charming sign because it wants to butter people up almost, so it can sort of get that partnership. Anything in Libra really is like it's all about me finding who I am through your eyes. So what do I look like in the reflection of your eyes? Venus in Libra is a sign where it's going to be great to have partnerships with because Libra always wants to be in a partnership. So Venus in Libra probably has a boyfriend or a girlfriend from a really young age and is in a relationship for a long time. Libra can even marry young just because they don't like to be alone. They don't like to have to face the world alone so much. It's really more of a two-person deal for them. You probably have relationships from an early age. You are probably way more comfortable going places with like your partner or like your best friend, like one other person, because you considered yourselves one part of a whole, which was you and another person. You have some sort of symmetry action going on, there's no doubt, because Libra is all about symmetry, and that's the beauty that comes from anything in Libra. The way that you sort of feed yourself is like aesthetically beautiful things. So you might like to go to art museums or things where you can see beauty, even nature, but you also love debate. The thing that people always forget about Libra is that it loves being the devil's advocate because it wants to view one side and then the other. So if you present this opinion, they will naturally start arguing whether or not you were looking for an argument, because that's what they do. So you'll be great with like debate. Politics are a wonderful thing for Venus with Libra to earn money from. Anything where you have to represent, like be the face of a company or be a liaison, that is what is going to be lucrative for you because you're so good at it. You are that person that can smooth over everything. It's important to make sure that you're not, judging people or not kind of being negative in your talk, maybe gossip or putting people down because of the way they look or they appear or how they come across, because there's more to people than what's on the surface. So if that makes sense, it's kind of good for you to keep that in mind, because you might not mean it in a poor way. You might just be talking it out with people because that's what you do. You talk things out with people, but it puts you in a bad light when you're judging other people like that for surface things. So that's Venus in Libra. Again, it's a wonderful placement and you're very lucky if you have it. And that's it. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them. And thanks for watching. Bye.